past about trying to make the guys uncomfortable so they can deal with it. Tonight. There was a little discomfort, wasn't there?
Yeah, a great deal of discomfort, I think, for both teams, but great credit to Pepperdine. They fought hard. It was a great match, and certainly, we were well tested. I think Pepperdine has a great team, and I was pleased with how well the guys fought from start to finish, and, we're looking forward to tomorrow.
If you have to play indoors because of the weather, I don't know what the forecast is, but would there be some irony to, having to close it out indoors where you guys have had a lot of success?
Regardless of where we have to play, it doesn't matter. We're looking forward to playing for a national championship tomorrow, and we'll just, whatever the circumstances are, we'll leave it all on the court.
What did you tell the guys, as you moved indoors and you kind of had to, start the match almost anew?
Yeah. Let's go play. Whatever the circumstances are, we've been a team that I think has a great deal of discipline, and we've dealt with adversity all year. And whatever the circumstances are, we just get out there and we give it our best. And they adjusted well and worked hard throughout the match. There was never a letdown from what I could see from both Pepperdine or Virginia. I thought both teams fought hard. It was a great match, and we, looking forward to a chance to play for a national championship tomorrow.
So what about the matchup with SC, and what about Johnson? Can that guy be beaten?
Sure. That's why you play the game. We have a lot of respect for Southern California. They have a great team, and we're looking forward to playing them tomorrow.
When you end a match at 12:15 in the morning, what's kind of the immediate concern in getting ready for tomorrow's? Get them off their feet.
Yeah, get them back to the hotel, do the things we need to do, get some food in their body, and get to bed. As soon as we can. And SC ended an hour and a half. It wasn't a huge difference, so I don't think there's going to be a big difference with what they had to go through. UCLA pushed them hard as well. That was a great match. I compliment the NCAA for how they handled this. I thought it was fair for both, all the teams involved. I think to play one first and then possibly have one of us out here till 2, 3 in the morning would have been a really unfair situation. But right now I think it's even, and we go in and play hard tomorrow.
Drew said that if there was one team that he, and I imagine he was speaking for the players, would like to play for the national championship, it would be SC.
Sure. For me as a coach, it really that doesn't matter. I'm not particularly surprised that Drew would say that because we've struggled with them the last few years. But we're looking forward to it, and just have a chance to play for a national title. We'll go out there and we're going to fight hard and leave it on the court. And I know this team believes in themselves.
What about the rivalry with those guys? That's it turned into one of college tennis's best rivalries now.
Yeah, we've had some great matches with them. We've played them so many times, dating back to the NCAAs, 5, 6 years ago. So it's just not been the last few years. So it's been great, and we have a lot of respect for their program, and looking forward to playing them tomorrow.
Would there be anything extra special about stopping them from winning a 4th straight?
We're just trying to win our first national title. I'm not really focused on who we compete against. We'll get ready to play the team tomorrow that we know we have to play in Southern California, and we have a great deal of respect for them, and we'll be ready to go.
Do you want it to be indoors?
I do not care where we play. And I mean that. Whatever the circumstances are, we have no control over that. So we'll go where we need to play, and we'll leave it all out there.
Was Pepperdine a little tougher and feistier than you thought they might be?
No, not after what you could see they could do against Georgia at Georgia. It's one of the toughest places to play in the country. All credit to the Georgia fans. They're unbelievable. They come out in thousands, and for Pepperdine to come in and do what they do, with what they did against Georgia, I think you have to have a respect for a team that can pull that off, and under that adversity and those circumstances. And to give them credit, they didn't have any letdown tonight. They were still out there fighting, and I didn't see any letdown when they put their 5 and 6 guys on the court. There were some good battles going on down there. Nobody lost their focus, and everybody was going to leave it out there. So that's a credit to Adam and his entire program.
To see Drew kind of have to limp through the postseason last year and just kind of tough it out, it's got to be gratifying for you to have him healthy again, not only for what it means for the team, but for him too.
So happy for him. This guy's worked so hard. He's done everything right. He's been one of the best leaders Virginia tennis has ever had. He's in the best shape of his life. He's loving the opportunity to compete in the Virginia uniform in this last go-around, particularly after what happened last year, breaking his foot in the round of 32. So I'm just happy for him, and it's a special moment. And, I know he's obviously looking forward to tomorrow, as all the guys are.